Secretary Pompeo said that he has strong evidence that it did come from the virology lab. We've been reporting this every Sunday, by the way, from early on. You also said that you saw evidence. Can you tell us anything about the intelligence?
No, but we have a lot of information. And it's not good. But you know the worst of all, whether it came from the lab or came from the bats it all came from China. And they should have stopped it. They could have stopped it at that source. I call it the source. Right there.
They made a decision to allow it to escape its borders.
I don't know if they made the decision, but it got out of control. I think more likely it got out of control.
Senator Khan said that they didn't want the Chinese economy to contract 20% and the rest of the world to contract 2%.
So we were beating them very badly before this. We were beating them between the tariffs and other things we were doing. And we were going up, and they were having a very bad year. They were having the worst year they've had in 56 years.
He had Hong Kong protesters on the street.
And they weren't well, and even beyond that. And we were really doing well. And that is a theory. But here's what I know for sure. They didn't allow this whole thing. They didn't allow people to go into China, but they did allow them to go out to the world, including the United States. That's why Europe is a mess. That's why, look at these countries. Russia's having a hard time. Everybody's having a hard time.
So will it get worse for those countries, do you think?
Yeah, it's for some of them. Some have just started the process. We're getting toward the end of the process.
You know, so they downplayed the disease. They downplayed the virus. At the same time, they're allowing international travel. 5 million people leaving Wuhan, going to Italy, going to the United States. Then they start cornering the market on protective equipment, even though China is already the largest producer of this stuff.
That's not the big thing. Look, the big thing is they should have never let this happen. So I make a great trade deal, and now I say it just doesn't feel the same to me. The ink was barely dry, and the plague came over. And it doesn't feel the same to me.
Are they going to renege on it? They're not going to buy the $250 billion, are they?
They will buy $250 billion. They said somewhere I see they'd like to renegotiate the deal. We're not going to renegotiate. Look, I'm not happy about anything having to do with that particular subject right now. But everything I said turned out to be right. You go back 10 years, 20 years, I'm telling you, it's why I'm sitting here. There's the beautiful Oval Office. Because of trade, not only with China, with other countries also. You look at other countries, they charge us tariffs to do business, and we're not allowed to charge them.
Real quick on this Wuhan lab, I just want to get your take on this because people are questioning it, and I feel like I was among the early ones looking at this, wondering if that's where it originated. And in the Wuhan lab, didn't we as a country give money to that lab?
Yeah.
So
as I understand it, before
lab?
I got here, $7.5 million in 2014. And look, they said they were studying different things, and things like that happened. But money was given by the Obama administration early on.
Okay, and
I ended it.
You ended it. No more money going into that Wuhan lab. But I mean, why would they?
I took a lot of heat too. They said, "Oh, we're studying all sorts of stuff." You saw what happened. I ended it. How are you going
to have a partnership with China when you can't trust anything they say or do?
Maybe hard to do. It's okay. It's okay with me. Maybe hard to do, but that's okay with me.